Aren't those just the cutest palettes? Oh my gosh. So yesterday I did a look with the Inner Fire, I think is what it's called. Inner Fire eye palette. And I'll just show you the colors on it. It's a mirrored compact and you get some nice shimmer and matte shades. And I did a look with that yesterday. So today I'm going to use the Outer Glow palette. And we'll find a nice look with these shades. So I've already done my skincare, did my foundation. I use a CC cream, already done that. I have some liquid gel cream blushes that I'm going to use for blush, and we have some new lip balms that I'll use for a lipstick. So I always start with my crease because I have hooded eyes. This part here hangs down over my eyelid, unless I go like this all day long. So I usually start with my crease to push that. If you use a darker color here, it pushes that in and it helps to alleviate the look of the hooded eyes. Hi, Shirley. Thanks for watching. So I think I'll do the nice purple shade down here today. I can tell you what shade that's called. It is called Pink Inferno. That sounds nice. Pink Inferno. Let's use it. Pink Inferno with an eye crease brush. A little bit on the brush. Now, never blow your brushes. See, I just tapped it off. Now, if I just go in the crease, though, you won't see it because of my hooded eyes. So if I just put that in the crease and then relax my eyes, you hardly even see it. So the key with, if you have standard eyes, that's great. That's all you got to do is put it in the crease. But if you have hooded eyes like I do, you're going to want to move that color up a little higher. So just move it up towards the brow bone. And blend, 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 blend. I'll just do one eye so the video's quicker. Lose interest, I know, so do I. And then I'm going to use let's do the gold one there at the top with my all over shadow brush. I'm just going to get a little bit on there, not too much. It's going to be my highlight color. So just a little bit there under my brow bone. And then I think I'll use the silver one here. Oh, so what was the gold one called? I'll tell you that I used as a highlight. Glycerin Aura I used up here. And then I'm going to use Lilac Sparks. That sounds nice. Lilac Sparks is this one. With my all over shadow brush again. And I'm going to put that on my lid. Just a little bit on my lid there. Blend, blend, blend. That's the whole key with eyeshadows. Blend, blend, blend. Now, I'm doing this in a phone here, so I'll just have a look and see what that looks like. I'm going to add a little more of that there. What was it called? Something Sparks, Lilac Sparks or something, just on my lid. Yep, Lilac Sparks. Now, I've got the colors on there, but oh my gosh, that doesn't look too good, does it? The whole key to eyeshadow is blending. You notice I just took the darker color here, not all the way to here. By bringing it here, it kind of makes my eyes look a little wider apart. And you don't want to just lay the colors and leave them like that. You want them to blend so that one color transitions into another seamlessly. So a blending brush, there's nothing on this brush. I just use it to blend through the colors to get them all evenly transitioned. So we've got that Lilac Sparks on my lid. Then it goes into the purple shade that I used and into the gold shade that I used. So just all blends together. See, now that looks nicer. Now, I don't like to have color corner of my nose through to the edge of my eye to my eyebrow. I don't want to have color down here. So normally I would take a bit of concealer and just kind of wipe that away, but I just use my finger to wipe it away. Need eyeliner, so I chose the navy blue. Since I happen to have a blue shirt on, chose navy blue. We have brown, black, and gray besides the navy blue. They're soft and easy to apply. I like to do below my lashes on the bottom. See how easy that was to apply? Simple. I'm just barely rubbing it on. You don't have to scrape right hard. And then above my lashes on the top. It's like you're trying to get it as close to the root of your lashes, very close to the root. Now you can do a thin line or a thick line. It's totally personal choice, whatever you prefer. And mascara. Now our mascara of the month, featured mascara, is our Lash Intensity, which makes you look like you have false lashes almost. It's pretty awesome mascara. But our newest one is the Great Heights mascara. So that's the one that I've been using. Now you should only use a mascara for 3 months. It never gets empty. Make sure, right, this is your eyes. You don't want to be using old product around your eyes. So make sure you do a new mascara every 3 months. Now this is the wand of the Great Heights. It's a bit of a curved wand. I always use the very tip there. There's usually some product there. So I kind of apply that to my lashes first, just to get that product off the tip. And then I wiggle the wand in and pull it up. Now this mascara is a lengthening, Great Heights, right? It lengthens. And it looks really good just with one coat, but they say if you do 3 coats, you have 76% longer lashes. So if you prefer really long lashes, you could do 3 coats. So there's just one coat. Looks pretty good with one coat, I'd say. Let me have a look in my mirror. Yes, that looks pretty awesome. I love that there purple color I put on. In the crease. Oh, the Pink Inferno. Love that. Pink Inferno. Pretty awesome. I like it. What do you think? Nice? So I will choose, we have 4 different cream gel blushes. 4 different shades. I'll use this pink one since I have the Pink Inferno on. This one's called Passion Fruit. That sounds good too. Sounds yummy. Don't need a whole lot of this, so I'm just doing a little bit. Just a little bit on there, and I'll do a couple dabs here and a couple dabs here. Both sides of my cheeks. I'm using just a regular brush for this. Our brushes are good for liquids or powders. So the same blush brush can be used for both. I think I need a little more on this side. I got more on this side than the other side, so I'll put a little more on this side. Hi Marilyn, thanks for watching. So there's the Passion Fruit Pink Blush. Now if you have naturally rosy cheeks, you might want to try a different one. We have the Coral Kiss. You can always blend with your fingers. And for my lips, I'm going to use, I'll show you the 2 lip balms. They come in a nice pink case. Hi Chloe. Hi Martha. So one is a coral shade. They're very light. So nice, just a bit of moisturizing. There's almond oil and jojoba oil in them to moisturize your lips. And then the other one is a very deep looking one in the tube, but it's not a whole lot, you know, it's not as deep as it looks in the tube. So there it is there, this one. I think it's Radiant Pink, and the other one is Coral Kiss or something is what they're called. So I like more color on my lips. So I'm going to do a liner first. Our eyeliners and our lip liners are waterproof. They're soft, easy to apply, but they stay put. So I'm going to do a hot pink. And I do the Cupid's bow, line up. Then I do the little bit on the bottom and line up. Now, if I just did that and put the lip balm on, the lip balm's very light, you're going to really notice the liner. So what I prefer to do is color it in. Besides, these are waterproof. So if I color it all in, I have more on my lips to wear off before I have nothing on my lips. Your lipstick and lip balm and lip gloss are going to wear off faster than our waterproof liner. So as your lipstick wears off, you still have your liner left on if you color all your lips in. Very easy to do because they're soft and easy to apply, remember? And then I'm just going to throw on a bit of this here liner or balm to moisturize. Very nice. Feels nice. So what do you think of that look? Does makeup make a difference? Does this face here side look more lifted compared to this side? I know with these hooded eyes, they always look fat. They always look droopy. And by adding some eyeshadow in the right spots, you can make a more of a lift look than a droopy look. Hi, Martha. Thanks for joining. Any questions at all, just comment. But that is our Outer Glow palette that I used today. Outer Glow. Just some very pretty colors. Several looks you can get from one palette. And then yesterday I did the Inner Fire, which is this one. One is more like a sunset. One is more like a sunrise. Thanks for joining me. Hope you have an awesome day. Happy Monday.